My humble appeal to African government. I heard some African government have begun closing down some churches or have passed decrees to close down some churches. You see, I have come to realize that the creation of many churches in Africa is as a result of lack of jobs and jobs opportunities. People now do open churches as a means of escaping poverty. Create jobs in Africa, then you see what happens to some of these churches. Preachers will lose members because they will get busy with work and definitely will have limited time to go sit in churches. Of course, the churches will disappear and dissolve naturally for the lack of members. It is either the people are lazy or there are no jobs in Africa. People turn to be too churchy and spend lots of time in churches not because they are spiritual but because of idleness and lack of jobs or jobs opportunities. So too many preachers, pastors, prophets come up in order to survive. Not because they are called by the Most High, but because of hardship and lack of jobs opportunities. So the easiest way for the government to close down some of these churches that are not called by the Most High is to create jobs opportunities for the youth, not by a decree. Because most African pastors, preachers, even 419ers, Yahoo boys use coming and churches as means of survival, since the government can provide jobs opportunities for them. Provide jobs opportunities for the youth and watch the churches die a natural death. My fellow African government, leaders and authorities, please create jobs opportunities and enabling environment for the youth and watch how some of these churches will go redundant and die a natural death. As easy as that, then you will come and thank me later. Thank you very much. Goodbye for now. Forewarned is forearmed. Toda Rabak.
In Cameroon, only the head of state can authorize any church to go operational. So for those who are operating without the decree from the head of state, I'm advising them to close down before I get to them. They should start closing before I get to them. And all our associations for public utility, it is only the head of state, President Paul Biya, who can give you an authorization. What we do is that we will study the file and send to the head of state. And you have to wait for churches or associations of public utility until the head of state gives you a formal clearance by a decree. Then you can go operational. If in the past people have gone operational before having that decree, it is not the good way of doing things, so they should stop. So for those churches that I hear that you are left, I just advise you to close before I get to you. You'll wait, send a regular document, the government will do all the investigations and will send to the head of state, who is the only authority. President Paul Biya is the only authority who can authorize a church to go operational in Cameroon, as well as all associations for public utility. It's not the Minister of Territorial Administration.
Rwanda has shut down over 5,500 churches for not complying with the new regulation.